Hello, everyone. Dennis Speigel here. 1 year ago, I did an observation video called Dissolving Reedy Creek. Why? At that time, the Disney organization was in the news because the governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, had just put forth a piece of legislation that would remove the Reedy Creek Improvement District, a self-regulating jurisdiction that Disney has had in place for 56 years now. I ended that video last year by saying Reedy Creek has always been a win-win situation that I hoped cooler heads would prevail about keeping the Reedy Creek agreement in place. As the news has indicated, cooler heads have not prevailed. Disney is now suing Governor DeSantis, alleging that the governor waged a targeted campaign of government retaliation after Disney opposed a new piece of legislation labeled as "Don't Say Gay." And that's exactly what has happened. But now, as of today, the 5-person Central Florida Tourism Oversight Board has countersued Disney. It just doesn't stop. While it is not certain DeSantis originally opted to remove Reedy Creek as punishment for Disney's public stance on the Don't Say Gay bill, that certainly seems to be the case. This ongoing debacle makes one wonder, could this have been avoided? And if it continues to escalate, what does it mean for Disney's future planning? This interesting marriage, now in its 6th decade, has gone completely awry. A classic example of if it isn't broke, don't fix it. The Reedy Creek District Agreement has been in place for decades and has served both the state of Florida and Disney quite well. It allowed Disney to manage its development of the 25,000 acres, originally swamps and orange groves, in a well-managed oversea. The RCD oversees its own building codes and permit issuing, giving Disney control over what it builds, thus eliminating red tape during complex, expensive expansion construction projects. It has worked and worked well for 56 years. Remember, Disney is the mouse that built the Florida Tourism House. Absent Disney, Florida would have remained orange groves and alligator farms for many years. Their attendance generation through tourism in 2019 was almost 59 million. No other single company has ever generated that type of tourism to any one place on the planet. Disney has enormous employment, over 75,000 in the state of Florida alone, falling second only to the Publix supermarket chain. Each employee contributes to the economy through buying homes or paying rent, paying taxes, shopping, and much more. Disney paid and collected over $1 billion in state and local taxes in 2022 alone. And the other general economic impact Disney offers is over $75 billion annually. People who stay at nearby hotels, eat at area restaurants, or visit other attractions in the area spend that kind of money. Imagine over $75 billion a year. Nobody can dispute that Disney has had and will continue to have a gigantic impact on the Florida economy. The governor's press conference held last week was politically motivated and a staged arena of theatrics. He indicated he wants more oversight on inspections of the park, the rides, and the monorails. Why? This is not necessary. Theme parks are one of the safest places on the planet, and Disney sets the bar for our industry in terms of safety. So this, along with his other comments, particularly saying, maybe we want to build prisons on the adjacent property, were totally unnecessary, unconscionable comments. What is wrong with this administration to make comments of this type in nature. Sadly, this is a needless situation that has degenerated into a pointless, politically motivated dispute, a bullying situation, frankly. Bob Iger is correct. This treatment is anti-business of the highest degree. Recently, the media has asked me if Disney will move and what this dispute will mean to Disney guests. Opinion? Disney will not move from Florida. Ludicrous to think this. There's too much invested through 50 years and billions of dollars that has grown this Florida tourism empire to what it is today. Guests will continue to visit. They may or may not know about the overriding situation, but they will not experience any of these behind the scenes politically motivated happenings while in Disney's magical environment. This is why families come to Disney and our theme parks, to escape from this type of circus and shenanigans. Disney fans are loyal, and they will continue to come because it's a wonderful place to take a family for creating a lifetime of memories. Nobody knows how this fight will end, but it seems unlikely to end quickly. In Florida, Disney created the epicenter of leisure and entertainment and the mecca of the theme park industry. The legislature of Florida, especially its governor, should never, ever forget the impact Disney has had on them, their jobs, and on the entire state of Florida. As I said 1 year ago, clearly, Reedy Creek has been a win-win situation and should remain as such.